Trying to do some exercise here, but hey, I want to get in some Discord, and you guys here? Hello? Hey, you guys want to talk about circumcision at all? Guys, hello? I guess they don't want to talk about circumcision in there. I'm in this server here. Let's go in here and see if we can talk about circumcision. Hello?
Just enjoy the things that you enjoy and don't dwell on them too much and enjoy them while they last. Find other things that you enjoy. And I would say reaching out to her for closure is probably like the worst case scenario that you can do. It's like you don't want that. She doesn't want that. The people in your life don't want that. Like that's not something that's gonna be good for anybody. You're not gonna gain it for this. And if you do, it's like to what extent are you gonna want more after this?
You think I can inject circumcision?
I think this has been ridiculous lines to this sermon you've probably heard before. I think a lot of men get a lot of their validation from women, and if you can forgive yourself for the shitty actions that you described.
What are you guys talking about? You guys want to talk about something heavy? Circumcision.
That's genital mutilation.
Well, it can get heavy because some people don't think it is.
By definition, it is.
Well, yes, of course it is. See, there's a good chance out of the 5 or 6 people in here, one of us would cut a little baby when they had us on. I said there's 5 or 6 people in here because like 75% of people in America cut their babies. Well, they do it for hire. They hire people to do it. I mean, that's still accessory. People hire other people to murder their spouses. I mean, is that the point you're trying to make?
I'm just saying it's just because they're paying someone to do
Well, I just thought we were saying it's extreme to cut a baby. Cut their genitals. Could be that. Well, it's the same thing as them cutting them, just because they're creative. They're just as responsible for cutting the baby.
Yes, agreed. But I mean, whenever you have like some physical impact on somebody like this, why can't like you would want to do that to have that not like professional rights? Like the idea that you have professionals for that, whether it's right or wrong, it's just.
I mean, rabbis are professional. I mean, you know, the surgery. This surgery is not regulated. I could go and cut my son and not get in trouble. It's happened many times. People don't get. You don't even have to use anesthesia or pain blocking. Hey, well, thanks for entertaining the topic, though, guys.
No problem. Sorry, not really our topic.
They have put down like a big piece of pizza in front of you. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, have a bite. Like, put the rest away.
One bite, though.
Yeah.
I don't think. You think these guys are circumcised?
What do you want to talk about, Cody? You keep mentioning circumcision.
No, I'm not. You know why? Because I'm circumcised. I'm circumcised and I'm not already. You got the people in the world need to stop cutting babies. Somebody got talked about it.
As a European, specifically someone from the UK, I think circumcision for most males considering that when you benefit honestly together, right? I mean, really considering you can still hold the circumcision, right? So like you can like even with like male circumcision, for example, you can have like so many different ways that you can shave the work, you can have it completely removed, all this stuff, right? And with humans, as a male, sorry, like you can have botched surgeries where like children lose their penis, you know, they have like a misshapen penis and all that sort of stuff, and it's a lot more common than you think, right? And I think that all the benefits you get from being circumcised these days, just like the cleanliness, the hygiene, the looks, everything, I guess, is like completely unnecessary. Like, you know, if you have a shower, you can wash your dick, right? If you wash yourself once or twice every once a day or once every 2 days, right? That's perfectly healthy for you and your penis. I don't think that there's like
barbaric.
Yeah, you can't talk about it. Can't talk about it.
Yes, you can, Cody. You're talking about it right now.
You complained about it though. That's what I'm saying.
It's like debating like pedophiles and stuff, right? It's like it's like one of those things where like we're now thinking about penises, people start going, right, okay,
And
conversation.
we just wanna just stop cutting little babies. Let them have the body they want with. Let them just grow into themselves naturally. Why do we gotta cut them out? That's good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like, you know, cut your dick off, whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I don't care, right? But you shouldn't do it to children because they haven't yet made the decision.
Thank you, sir.
It's fair. I get that, but like it would be so much worse to get it as an adult.
Oh my God, is that the argument you want to make? That's your argument?
It's so much more painful.
It's almost like an adult.
Yeah.
It's as painful, right, when you're a baby as it is when you're an adult. The only difference is just don't remember.
That's like the Bill Cosby argument.
If you get a circumcision as like an adult or during puberty, you can literally not get a boner. Like you have to not have erections at all because it will rip out the stitches. It's almost impossible.
Yeah,
to get
but
a circumcision as an adult.
okay, but still.
Let's just for a second just think about this.
Oh my God.
Is the natural function of your penis, right? Like you literally have surgery, elective surgery, right, to make your penis look a certain way, right? And if you had an erection, you would kill yourself doing it.
If you want to get out of yourself, but yeah.
It would come on, like
We do this to babies, we do this to babies, you know what I mean? Like,
It's weird, but I'm okay with that. If you want to do
Yeah.
this.
if I ever had a kid, which I won't, I would just do all the parents that got no work up there around that.
like in the UK, for example, doctors do not ask you to give the operation. You have to seek it out. But I know that's not going to be obviously why should you do it? Why? I have no idea.
They're making some money. Yeah. No, the AAP directs the hospitals to ask it who delivers, and they do sell the foreskins to biotech and cosmetic companies. But, well, the AAP recommends that hospitals ask the question. Whatever, recommend, line, kind of the same thing.
I live in the Midwest, and this happened to me, I think, 4 years ago, at the Baby Hospital.
Well, maybe those doctors were disgusted by circumcision. Maybe they had a moral high ground.
Maybe you're right. Holy crap.
So, do you, I know this is very personal, but did you actually have, okay, so you didn't ask, or you didn't do professionals?
No, but if you want me to do it,
Yeah, but it's sick though.
The American Academy of Pediatrics revised its circumcision guidelines to offer stronger wasn't a cultural thing, it'd be barbaric. There is a reason why, for example, we think that female genital mutilation is barbaric. It's because it's not done in Western countries. So we look at those situations and go, how could you, right?
Yeah.
But it's basically the same, right? You're doing similar things. So like female mutilation can be used for like discourage masturbation, as well as increase cleanliness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the US history is all about discouraging masturbation, right? Like Kellogg's. Do you remember Kellogg, the guy that like makes
Yeah.
Kellogg's the thing?
Yeah.
He was promoting
Circumcision to stop masturbation.
Circumcision, yeah, to stop masturbation, right?
Yeah. Well, even up to the 70s, one of the standard medical like manuals that doctors referred to, I forget the name of it. It was having crazy ass language in there, like circumcision for all kinds of whack ass, diseases. So I mean, we were like doing lobotomies and stuff, but luckily we found our brains and stopped doing that. But if they were to back down and say it's wrong, we should stop doing it, it would cause such a legal issue. They can't stop it. It's going to be a big fight. They can't.
Yeah, I think if you approach somebody and said, look, listen, I think that circumcision is wrong, and they go, no, I don't think so. You go, well, would you be okay with your teenage son having it? And if they said no, then you'd be like, well, why are you happy with your baby having it, right? Oh, well, they don't remember it. It's like, does that really, is that the fucking qualifier that you have, that, you're electing to do as much damage as you... it is what it is, I guess, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, only thing we could do... Well, the only thing we could do is just talk about it. I mean, you can't hardly bring it up, like you say, it's such a taboo, and people just say, oh, God, But the only thing we can do is talk about it. That's why I talk about it.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I'm from the UK, so this is like a very standard answer from somebody like over here, because we don't circumcise.
Well, it's just... such a flies in the face. It's such a contradiction in the face of the world that we are, that's projected to us. The world of laws and standards, and like when people get up in arms about hypocritical, things that are affecting women and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it kind of it highlights, right, that in that situation we're not as interested in little boys, like mental health and physical health, right? Because again, if there was any other kind of elective surgery that you could do regarding their genitals or whatever, right? It'd be, it'd be gross, it'd be whatever, right? But as a society, we've sort of grown past female mutilation, which is good, I guess, but yeah, we just can't get over the boy stuff, because men can just sort of man up, they can take it, right? And I also think as well that women want it because they don't want their child to grow up looking weird, right? Or being different.
Doesn't it drive also natural men into self-hate mode in order to please women? You'll even find intact men who don't have a problem with circumcision because they don't want to offend women. They don't want to gross out women. I don't know what the reason, but I've seen a lot of Intactivism who don't really understand the value that they still have to the love, how they're lucky and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that like some people feel that they're actually the freak, you know, because they're like, you know, sort of, as opposed to some people, an intact penis is not built with, you know, the ones that you've got like a penis, right? Because like when you propose as well, you're like, you know, your foreskin like tracks, right? So like people find that, I suppose, like if that's the way your penis looks all the time, then again they're gonna look at it favorably. It's like how like lots of men like are ashamed of like a you know, when they're not erect around women, right? Because like they feel like they need to be, because like otherwise, you know, it's not as big, it's not as like, you know, sexually appetizing there, right? She has the
Yeah, it's, you know, whatever. That's kind of fucked up how they got everybody's minds like that. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, now that I'm older and stuff, my dick isn't as strong as, you know, it fucking hurts whenever, like, things aren't comfortable down there, you know. There's discomfort.
You were like botched in terms of like, you know, your original circumcision then?
No, I just think, because I think it's just it's just injured because in all circumstances.
Right?
Yeah, and the only really sensitive part is the circumcision scar, and my head is like calloused over because of all the years of rubbing on my underwear and stuff. So like you know, when you get a callus on your hand.
Yeah, I remember reading about this, like the sensations response for somebody who is circumcised versus uncircumcised is completely different. Like, you know, I know, like, for example, people that have, like, a circumcised penis, like, it's more on the shaft and more,
There you go.
all over the penis, right? Whereas, like, someone who isn't, like, the tip of the penis is literally where all the
Yeah, it's just you know, the head doesn't give like a pleasurable sensation anymore. Like especially if I'm getting a blowjob or something, it's more like it's kind of a discomfort. You know, it's got to be the blowjob has to be perfect, like the way it's done, and that's annoying as fuck. You know. So I don't know what that lady. You know, maybe that's why she thinks she's gonna hurt you because. You know, she's right into a lot of men who have erectile dysfunction because of the circumcised dick, and she has, you know, she's encountered injured men.
do you plan on having children and stuff like that yourself?
Yeah, I have kids.
Did you ask them to be circumcised at all, or did you not?
No, I have girls.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
You know, 10 or 15 years ago, I probably would have, you know, listened to the doctor because they're doctors.
Yeah, of course, right? I mean, like, I hate when people say, well, I've done my own research. Right? But, I mean, certain things like this, where, like, the surgery is elective, right? And yes, there are small diseases that you can avoid by not being circumcised, but just at that point, cut the penis off. Then you would avoid them all, right? I don't know, like such a weird thing.
Yeah, their excuse is like decreased chance of UTIs, and I'm like, well, can't you just get an antibiotic if you get a UTI? And like HIV, it's like, well, wear a condom. And people like think that these arguments hold water. It's ridiculous. We do not live in a world of intellectuals. It's crazy. But hey, thank you so much for allowing me to bring that topic up. I'm gonna start my truck.